took and gave in an attempt.
The Parliamentary Select Committee resolved that the review of administrative and constituency boundaries should be entrenched in the Constitution. That was part of the outcome of the task on the chapter on representation that deals with electoral system and process. Members further went into the details of the freedom of citizens to exercise their political rights, fair elections and regulation of political parties that are considered a key foundation of democracy. But the issue of boundaries appeared to be the most contentious, with debate revolving around the implications of the so-called one man, one vote. The one man, one vote principle says that regardless where they reside in a state, people are entitled to equal legislative representation. Meaning constituencies in Kenya, for instance, should be divided on the basis of population. This has been advocated mostly by leaders from central Kenya.
Even the fighting that took place between the British and Kenyan people was because of one man, one vote issue.
A criteria leaders in sparsely populated areas have opposed, saying it would marginalize them as they would not have equitable number of constituencies with densely populated areas.
We cannot have some community to be marginalized. Take an example of the Maasais of Laikipia. They need representation. Or the Chamus, they've been marginalized forever.
It will be interesting to see what the Parliamentary Select Committee will recommend.
You must have a balance of geographical spread, 1 kilometer, one vote, and also the population trends, one person, one vote, and the communication trends and the levels of development.
And behind that debate is the dilemma as to whether the Boundaries Commission's work is dependent on the new constitution and which comes first.
If the constitution came up with a bicameral chamber, like the Senate and House of Representatives, that will clearly impact on what we do, how we delimit these boundaries.
So the key issue here is quality representation. As Kenyans ask, will the new constitution ensure that people who attain leadership, for instance, those who come here to parliament, will have gotten into those positions through fair competition and merit? Alex Chamwada, Citizen TV, Nairobi.